Try a little solo on top of this.
Part two. We didn't save the first video. So
oh, and I didn't record that. I didn't just record. That sucks. I'll do it again.
Do it again?
I'll do it again. Now it's recording. I hit record that time, so that's good.
Michael Fish Herring in the studio.
Yeah, this has been a fun day.
So this is kind of a part two because we didn't save the first one because we're rookies at this Periscope thing. But I'm Marcel James. I work with Antelope Audio. I master music for great people like Invented Like Stars, guitarist Michael Fish Herring. He plays for a few other people too, like Prince and Christina Aguilera, and I don't know who any of those people are really.
But, well, Prince was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
That was.
Any good stories that won't get you in trouble?
Christina looked great the other night. She sounded amazing. That won't get me in trouble. No, I think I've been really fortunate to have worked with so many awesome artists that I've worked with over the years. And some not quite as awesome, but it's still amazing to be working in these times as a musician, really in any times. I mean, if this was like the Dark Ages, I'd be like looting my ass off. I'd be playing lute everywhere, like in the forest. I'd be stumbling around the forest playing lute,
just playing lute,
trying to find like the right tree to bounce a tone off of to get something, something different.
It's funny you mentioned that because when I was in Germany in April, I met this guy who specializes in medieval instruments, and he's got this whole band, and they play in castles. It's just
bizarre.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing music.
And he builds harps and he plays his
That's
butt
incredible.
off. Yeah. But he sort of modernized. Like he takes these old style arrangements and adds kind of a modern flair to it.
That's kind of cool.
But it's still it's those instruments are incredible sounding. So shout out, he's in Germany. He's Lorsch. Get the guy's name. He's in some town on the Rhine River that I just stumbled onto.
So he would completely lose his mind with the technology that we've been talking about today.
With the lute and the harp and recording into the Zen.
I would love to track lute and harp with a Zen. I've tracked charango with the Zen, and that sounds that sounded pretty amazing.
You were talking about not having to use as much EQ and stuff. You're just plugging in like drums and guitars. You just plug right into it, and it sounds great right away.
Yeah. Like we like the first experiment with the Zen was with Chris Johnson's drums, and we set his kit up. I think we threw up 10 mics, and it just sounded amazing right away.
He needs a lot of mics to sound good.
We're going to experiment with 3 mics.
He's like the best drummer. He's my favorite drummer.
Yeah, with 3 mics, I want to try just like a condenser, maybe 5 feet in front of his kick, a condenser over his shoulder, probably over his left shoulder, and then one on the snare.
Okay.
And it'll sound amazing.
Yeah. No, he's incredible. He's the best guy.
Yeah.
But I had to mess with him a little bit.
Right.
How many more mics you need, Chris? Jesus.
On a 4-piece kit? Yeah.
2. Come on, 2. Step up. Just 2 mics. That's it. You're that good. You're that good.
I bet Chris has like 30 mics on his drum kit right now, as we speak.
Amazing. He wants to hear everything.
Yeah. You got to mic each cymbal twice.
What do you think of the new stuff? We talked about this in part 1, but let's save it for
the first new thing that really blew me away was the Auraverb. When I did an update, I didn't even realize there was reverb. I did an update on the Zen, and like, bang, reverb. That's pretty cool. And then it blew me away when I brought it up a little bit. It sounded amazing. Used it on a session right away.
Your singer's like, what's that?
Yeah. It's like, oh, that reverb sounds really nice. Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
And you were like using it for the first time.
Right.
And you're like playing it cool. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Meant to.
Yeah.
So we can't talk about the new stuff, but you were so excited. We're sitting
the
playing
stuff
for like
that's
2
coming,
hours.
it's, like I said before, the Zen Studio transformed my studio. It really took it up several notches. Now it's about to transform again. So, for guitar players especially, it's gonna make a huge difference. Pretty cool.
Guitar players.
I'm excited about it.
So play us out again, and thanks for doing this.